Yeah, so
Yeah, man.
new music, man. It's the beginning of the year. It's the what? The first. It's almost the first quarter.
Yeah, damn near almost because
Like two
March
thirds of the
coming up.
first quarter, right?
It's crazy.
2/3 of the first quarter.
Yep.
Music that's dropped this year. Who?
It's I'm telling you right now, it's been a for me personally, there has been new music dropping so far in 2024. I've seen it. Have I listened to a lot of it? No.
No, it's been a lot of some singles here and there. Like I'm making playlists and whatever with from singles, but it hasn't been a full album or nothing or drop that I've heard. Let me relax. Some albums I don't know when things drop anymore sometimes because I might catch it like a week or so late, or I might just not know about when it.
They don't
dropped.
have the same outlets that they used to have. Hot new hip hop, back in the day used to be the main
Hip Hop DX.
Yeah, hip hop DX, like stuff like that. Obviously digital drip back in the day used to drop.
Bandcamp,
SoundCloud. I mean, so all of those, used to be where we would catch, certain drops and stuff like that. There's just not a lot of newer artists that I really listen to. I mean, to be honest, I've been having to run back old J. Cole, Smino, Kendrick last album, a lot of Brent, shout out to Brent Fires, the Larger Than Life album he came out with kind of late last year. That record is crazy. Obviously Schoolboy Q coming up.
Yeah.
He he hasn't released the album in 5 years.
Yeah, it's been at least how many singles? Like I think like 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, he got 3 or 4 singles. Yeah. The rollout campaign for the Blue Lips album has been ridiculous. For real. Like he's been doing elite promo, the visuals, showing the track list. Dropping the singles and also having the videos with it.
Ready.
So now this album, I mean, he just setting it up. I mean, this already looks like an appealing album, for real. And like I said, he hasn't dropped in a while, so I'm definitely looking forward to that dropping March 1st. What's that? This Friday. So.
Okay. Oh, it's this Friday. It's already March 1st.
That's what I'm saying. It's March 1st this Friday.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, man, for me, around this time of the year during the winter, it's like phases for me on who I listen to. So like the summertime, like music and springtime, I'm about to start breaking into that. But a lot of my cold shit, it just be like the straight underground, a lot of kind of gutter stuff like the grimy, gritty, raw, muddy,
Griselda
shit,
type.
like, the distorted shit. Like, that's what I'm into during this time of the year.
Ransom still go crazy. I mean, that's
right. We talking about the greatest of all time. Like, do I have to start there?
Oh, so that's
what we gotta start there.
So we need. Where Kane at right now? So
that's that. I introduced him to this Randy Nichols guy, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking, but other than just the greatest,
that's what we do it here.
My guy Rand, but that's what I've been into. But I also like there's this group
who you
Sacred
think is the greatest?
Souls.
So who you think is the greatest rapper of all time to you? Because I got mine. I want to see if you got yours.
I have categories of how I rank my favorites.
Okay, and that's fine.
So I got my.
I'm gonna tell you if you're wrong.
I got my favorites as a kid.
Yeah.
Before getting into underground hip hop.
Okay.
What you would say was underground hip hop.
Okay.
And then I got my who I would say is my underground hip hops in those equal categories.
Okay.
So for me, it was DMX, Ludacris.
I like that.
And Nas. Right?
Definitely grew up on all 3 of them.
So those 3 are like my favorite. DMX is my all-time overall favorite artist.
Okay.
Nas was my favorite MC. Ludacris was like my favorite like type of lyricist. Like I love listening to his albums.
Conceptually, visually, his music videos, yeah.
I loved how he always had that freestyle skit in there with the dude Four Eyes.
He would always have the freestyle skits on the albums, on the records.
I love that. So that was that. And then for me, in those same categories is Nicholas F, my dude from Virginia.
Oh yeah, okay.
Then we got
And he be collabing with Ran, or he produced.
Nah. Nicholas F used to rap back in the day with Drake.
Oh, okay.
He was.
I didn't know that.
But I got introduced to Nicholas F off of Freestyle Friday on BET. I seen Freestyle Friday BET. He won.
I do remember the Freestyle Fridays.
And kept going for the 7 week, and I loved his rhyme patterns and schemes. It was different.
Yeah.
So I got introduced to him, and he's my favorite. And then Ransom, 2006. I heard his freestyle. I listened to his freestyle with my cousin. Shout out to GT. We listened to the 60 Bars of Pain.
Okay.
Like on repeat for hours. For hours, we just listening to that. On repeat.
60 hours of
pain, man. And Ran to me was the best to me at that time. He was my favorite. That was in 2006.
Sheesh. Okay.
To see the resurgence. He's elevated. He's out of here. He's an alien.
Oh no,
he's an alien now.
He's on another level.
Yeah, he's out of here.
He's on another level.
And then Planet Asia. Shout out to 559 Fresno. Planet Asia is my favorite MC. Nicholas F would be like my favorite type of artist.
Okay.
And then Ran is to me the best lyricist, man. He's the greatest.
I mean, to me, I can't argue too much with with a lot of that.
I got others that I love.
Yeah,
We're gonna say if I had to pick, that's what I'm gonna pick.
Okay, nah, and I ain't mad at it. DMX had a crazy impact on the game
for sure.
Nas, obviously, we know what Nas done did. And Ludacris, especially, Luda and Missy Elliott in how they would do visuals, how they would have music videos, how they would transform the song and the voices.
And just the lyricism at all. Like, both of them is dope lyricists.
Oh, yeah, nah, definitely. Both of them got pen.
For sure.
Both of them, are definitely lyricists. I mean, for me, I like Ransom. I mean, Ransom, he's definitely one of my favorite artists to listen to, but also one of my favorite lyricists to listen to and listen to how his pen works. Also, for me, I would probably say, Wayne. Wayne to me is probably my top one.
My bad for interjecting. I totally forgot. I have to say this. I'm gonna sound like one of those hip hop artists.
Nah, you good.
I forgot to mention Wayne because I stopped listening to Wayne at a certain time. But Wayne
of course
was my favorite, and I was a kid who had a Walkman tape player.
Yep.
Listening to.
I remember having a CD player.
Couldn't wait, and I'm talking about tape.
Yeah, tape.
His first album came out on tape and CD. The Block is Hot.
The Block is Hot.
I was in the 7th grade. I was in the 7th grade waiting for that album.
Yeah.
And went and bought it with my own money. That was the first time I bought with my own money. Was The Block is Hot. And Wayne at that time was my favorite artist and rapper overall until he started rapping different. Like, I like the older Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Better than the new Wayne, like the lyricist.
So
Wayne.
what's new? Oh, so hold on.
Wayne was talking shit back then. Like,
facts.
As a kid, his everything that he was talking about, his ability to rap and talk like that, to me was better than his ability to say the metaphors and stuff. Like, his metaphors and stuff is crazy.
Gotcha.
And he's dope at that. But his music, where he was actually, to me, more conceptual and had something to say.
No, I'm with you.
Was Lil Wayne with the cornrows.
So now I'll say this. What album to you? Because I still think he was doing
the Carter one.
That was the last time you felt like after that it changed for you.
It changed for me. Like, Carter 2 and 3 is cool.
Carter 2 and 3 and Crew is crazy though.
And everybody hails that as his best. To me,
ooh.
Carter 1 was the album for me.
Oh no, Carter 1 was the album.
For me.
I don't necessarily know if Carter 3 was his best album. Because also too with Wayne, where we gotta really get into that even a little deeper, is he revolutionized the mixtape game.
Yeah, for sure.
He revolutionized remixing a song that another artist already had.
Jacking for beats.
Jacking for beats and all that stuff. Upgrade you freestyle, taking the Beyonce song, flipping it.
For sure.
I mean, the countless listing goes on and stuff. To me, I think that's what, and especially in my part of my criteria for artistry, he revolutionized an impact. He revolutionized the game when it came to remixing other people's songs, just to the point to where the consumers, we end up thinking the remixes to those songs was better, and were his. So to me, that's why he's up there for me as well. Absol,
okay.
Kendrick, J. Cole. Those is probably my top 4. You know, I'll throw Jay-Z in there, you know, in my 5, because Jay-Z, Blueprint 1, Rock La Familia. I mean, come on. I mean, it go all the way back.
At another time, we got to have a conversation. I don't know who you're a fan of over. I'm imagining J. Cole is the J. Cole.
Absol the greatest to me.
So let's start there.
Absol to me.
Let's start there.
Is the greatest rapper that I've ever heard. The greatest rapper that I've ever heard. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now. And Kendrick and Schoolboy used to say it all the time. You know, Kendrick go crazy and Schoolboy the one. But you know who really sold brother number 2? Absol. Even K-Dot used to say that before he was Kendrick. K-Dot.
Yeah, I always tell the story about why I didn't listen to Kendrick in the early stages because I didn't like his voice. And
had to get used to it, huh?
But what was crazy is I was a K-Dot fan.
Okay.
And I didn't know him and Kendrick was the same person because I stopped listening to K-Dot because I was like, I just don't like his voice. And then when I heard Kendrick, I was like, I don't like his voice, and I was like, he sound like dude. And then
and you didn't even.
I was like, oh, he the same person.
I'm talking about same blood.